Hi Aries, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is the week commencing the 7th of April. Hope you've had a great week. Happy birthday to you all. You've had your birthday or it's coming up. I have done a birthday reading for you, so please go and check that out on the playlists. If I remember, I will stick it in the description box also and put the link to it in there for you. Anyway, let's find out. We've got 2 cards, please, and thank you for Aries. To start the reading, this is going to be your general energy. Tapping into the energy for next week. Let's have a look for Aries. Definitely going to take that one. You've got embrace. Now, it's funny because that's like the world card, and last week you were closing chapters. It might be that you are still doing the same. It's just, I want it to come out for you, bleeding over into this week for you. Let's have a look. One more, please, and thank you for Aries. And we've got your sacral chakra. So your sacral chakra represents your desire, your passion, your sensuality even. I think the sacral chakra is just below the, let me think, I can always get these mixed up, the belly button. And then we have the world. So there's something that you are perhaps keen to finish next week. Now, it can be a project at work, it can be a project at home, it can be a goal that you're actually nearly there. You could be taking exams and you're nearly finished. It feels very positive. We're going to carry on with the B Tarot as we did last week because it's just such a lovely time of year to use them. It's so inspirational and it feels so right using them this time of year. Anyway, let's have a look. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the Fool is popped out there along with the King of Wands. Very entrepreneurial, starting again, which is exactly what they represent. Anyway, let's see. Dear Spirit, Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Aries and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. So we have the first card out. We have the Hanged One as your focus. Your opportunity is the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight. The Queen of Swords is your challenge. The Four of Cups is what you don't see coming. And the Five of Cups is your advice and outcome. Ooh, okay. So the Hanged One, as this is called in the B Tarot, this is the Hanged Man in the traditional tarot. This is about taking a step back and looking at something from a different perspective. So maybe there isn't an ending coming. Maybe you need to take some time about this after all. This is about, not rushing in, because you've also got the Knight of Pentacles, which is the Prince of Pentacles in the B Tarot. And as your opportunity, now, this card is definitely the card to say don't rush in. This is slow and steady wins the race. So whatever you are concentrating on next week, whatever you're hoping to achieve, it's not coming the way you think it's going to come, because there still needs to be some plans to put in place. And I think that's why this is a little bit of a delay going on. And it's not a bad thing. This is representing itself as an opportunity. So it's like, go back, double check, cross the T's, dot the I's. You might see something you think, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I need to do that. I need to make sure that's done first. The Queen of Swords is your challenge. Now, for some of you, the Queen of Swords as a challenge is a person. And that if it is, yes, they are a challenge. They are quite cutting with their words. They are often a maturer energy. Doesn't mean to say they're older, just they are maturer energy than yourself. They're very cutting. They're an air sign, maybe, because swords are representative of the air element. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you could be dealing with a bit of an awkward air sign next week. If it's you, then your challenge is that you are struggling to put an end, as I say, could go with this end again. You're wanting to cut ties with something, or be forthright about something, but it's being held back. And from the other cards, I really feel that for you. The Four of Jars is coming in, what you don't see coming. Now, the Four of Jars is equivalent to the Four of Cups, which is all about stagnation, being the same old, same old. It's about thinking, well, I've done that, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. But it's also, I'm seeing it along with these other cards as this is what you need to be doing, though. You need to be keeping to a routine. And then you have the Five of Jars, the Five of Cups as your advice and outcome, which the Five of Cups is about loss, regret, and disappointment. How can that be an advice card? It's saying don't hold on to the past. You need to look at what you have got rather than what you haven't got. Don't look at what has happened, he said, she said. In fact, the Queen of Swords, as a challenge, it's you trying to ignore the he say, she said, because she would, in the upright position, she does not put up with any piffle paffle, any BS. She just doesn't involve herself with it. I feel like you're getting dragged into something next week too. And I don't know if they're making you feel like Five of Cups next week, like, oh really, oh I didn't think that. So don't try not to get dragged into that. So the advice of that is flip it, keep looking at the positive side, because people love to be negative sometimes. They just love it. And when you're, especially at work, you're in an environment where everybody's a bit like fed up, Four of Jars, and you're kind of like, you're getting dragged into that energy. Anyway, let's see. We're going to clarify with the Radiant Rider Waite. So what are they wanting you to hang on about? Please and thank you for Aries. So we've got the Six of Pentacles, we've got the Seven of Swords. Okay. From that straight away, I get that somebody isn't being quite as giving as they appear. And then you have the King of Wands. So the Six of Pentacles is lovely. It's giving and receiving back. It's a very reciprocal energy. It can be that you're putting your time and energy into something and getting rewarded for it. However, I'd like them. I think they're saying hold fire. Don't keep doing that, because the scales, although they're balancing there in that card, you've got the Seven of Swords here, and I feel like somebody is not being completely honest about their motives. This is the sneaky behind your back energy. With that Hanged Man, that's why I think they're saying take a step back. Don't go rushing in. Don't keep helping them. Don't keep, because you're not getting it back. Because, or they've got ulterior motives. So, when, for instance, and in fact, somebody had this last week, where they keep literally breadcrumbing you and saying, well, that's okay. If you do that, then yeah, you'll get pay rise. And then you think, well, it's come to the end of the month now. Any news? Oh, no. But I will. And they're probably not. But their ulterior motive is just to get the most out of you that they can. That's really how it feels to me. You've got the King of Wands here. Now, you are a wand energy, but I don't feel this is you. I feel this is somebody perhaps in a managerial position who's doing this next week. And because the King of Wands is, they're the leader. They are top of their game. They are enthusiastic. I just don't feel like their motives are what you think they might be, which is why they need you to turn it on its head. Now, the Prince of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles, and this is, whoa, slow up. Just don't go rushing in. Have a good think, because that's what he does. He's the only knight in the deck that doesn't move. All the knights progress energies at different rates, and he's the only one that doesn't move. And there's a reason for that, because he likes to have it. He's methodical. He's in for the long run. He's not very spontaneous, but he's very, very reliable. And there's an opportunity, I think, for you to literally, I want to like pull in the reins and go, whoa, don't just hang fire. Just let's see what next week brings first. So why is there opportunity for this Knight of Pentacles for Aries? It could be that you've got the wrong end of the stick about something and you're thinking, oh, that's all right, I'm going to get a pay rise, or I'm going to get financially rewarded for this. And in actual fact, it's not at all as it seems. Right, why are you here? King of Cups, Queen of Wands. Now, I'd definitely say you are the Queen of Wands. One more, please, and thank you for Aries. Taking it. There we go. Thank you. And the Nine of Wands. I get the impression from this they're wanting you to deal with something that's gone on that's real burdensome first. You need to lay down some wands first. You are shattered. Therefore, you need to stop taking on so much with that Six of Pentacles and getting nothing back. This is your opportunity to sit down and look at the plans, look at the what can you do to perhaps lessen your burden. Now, whether that's at work or relationship or whatever it is, it's like, right, we need to come together and I need to take stock of this situation. Don't rush in. You know, how can I reduce my hours at work? Can I don't know, not have so much responsibility at home or with whatever is your situation is, but it's about lessening the burden. Now you've got the King of Cups, which is lovely. Now, the King of Cups as an opportunity is to get things off your chest. And the King of Cups is very in touch with his emotions, very emotionally intelligent. It could be somebody at work even that you can go and talk to and feel that they're very trustworthy and would really get where you're coming from. The Queen of Wands, I feel, is you. Now, the Queen of Wands is a go-getter. She's out to like, yes, you know, see the positive in everything too. She's probably, I think she's the only other card in the tarot that has the sunflowers. The other card is the sun, which is the most positive card in the deck. So she doesn't see a negative side of pretty much anything. She's just interested on, you know, getting the job done in hand. But I think with that Knight of Pentacles, you are going to have to, like I say, rein it in a little bit and first of all delegate or offload some things in order to, I want to say, like, slow the situation down a little bit just so that you can cross the T's and dot the I's. Whether that's, you know, you wanting to be your own boss even with that Queen of Wands, because she's very entrepreneurial, very creative. Now, the Queen of Swords is your challenge. Let's see why. As I say, the Queen of Swords could be somebody who is he's a bit of a bitch. YouTube doesn't like that word, so. But it could be that you are struggling to cut ties with somebody, and now we've got the Hierophant out. It could very well be that. So the Hierophant is about, it's about mentorship, it's about teaching, it's guru energy. For some of you, might have had a really bad experience with somebody who, you know, who's trying to teach you something. You know, when they offer you the world and then kind of go behind your back on something, or they're not there to support you afterwards, and they say, "Oh yeah, come just message me. No, I won't charge you. Just message me," and then it's like, "Oh, they're ignoring me." That's a very odd message behind that card. The other side to this is I feel that you are committed to it, unfortunately, and you are finding it very hard to cut those ties. The Seven of Pentacles tells me also that you're procrastinating over it. It's a bit like, oh, you know, I've built up my self-worth here. It's taken me a long time. You are unsure whether you are going to still carry on doing that or go on to something else. Oh, maybe you know that you should go on to something else, but it's just a matter of having to cut this commitment first. Because you've got the Death card too. Now, the Death card as a challenge is not wanting to put an end to something, but knowing it should. Now, you've got the Embrace, which is the last card in the tarot, which is about endings. However, embrace, as it says, is it's a journey that you've finished and that you're ready to move on. Whereas the Death card is like, this can't go on any longer. This just not happening. And it's like you're struggling with this Queen of Swords to put an end to it. Because I think you're not getting clear messages. I want to say 1 minute they're promising you X, Y, Z, and then the next minute. And so you're putting in the hard work, but not getting anything back. The Four of Cups is what you don't see coming. Now, the Four of Cups is very stagnant energy. Clarified by the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands. However, the Four of and the Five of Cups again. I do really feel that they're trying to draw you into that, into their clan, if you like. Especially with the Page of Cups here. Now, the Page of Cups can be somebody, again, who promises you the earth. They come along. It's a lovely surprise. They make you feel really special. And again, whether that's relationship or work situation. And then you don't hear from them for the next 2 weeks. And then you're left thinking, oh, okay, well, where's this going then? And then you just go back to that rut again. The Knight of Wands is here, though. Now, the Knight of Wands is a real go-getter. Because we do have on this Four of Cups, this opportunity coming in here. Maybe this is what you don't see coming. There is something good coming of this. Maybe it's going to make your mind up over something. You know, and you just think, oh, gosh, you know, Death card, that can't go on any longer. I'm not being treated like this anymore. I deserve more. And you so do. Because the Knight of Wands would definitely be like that. They'd be like, yeah, nah, right, not having this anymore. Let's get this show on the road. Let's see what else I can do, because I know what else I want to do, because you Queen of Wands is here. And then we've got the Five of Cups again, which is what you're finishing on as an advice card, but what you don't see coming. Now, the Five of Cups to me is, again, it's like you're looking at what's gone on in the past, which is drawing you into their energy of this Four of Cups, like, oh, nothing's growing, negative, negative. But you need to look behind and look at, you know, there's no point, what do they say? No point crying over spilt milk. It's gone, it's spilt, it's done. Look behind you. You've got what you've got that's full behind you, that's still stood upright. I hope this is making sense. There's a very strong message here, but I can't specify what situation is. But and then you've got the Five of Cups again as your advice and outcome, which is, by looking on the positive side, I think it's dragging you, advising you to, it gives you that almost block between how others around you are thinking to you. Let's have a look. Five of Jars as advice and outcome. How come you're here, please, and thank you. Aries. That's clarified by the Three of Wands. Oh, the Emperor. That's you, Aries, and the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, but we don't just get this. We have to work at it. And it's like saying, look, start looking on the positive side. Get into the energy of the Nine of Cups. That's what you need to do in order to receive the Nine of Cups, which is about just being, you know, happy, content, wish fulfillment. You've got the Emperor, which I love this. This is like, be you, Aries. Don't forget who you are, because this is the card of Aries as an advice card. It's like, take control. You know, he's got his battle armor underneath that cloak. He's ready to do battle. He'll let it go so much. I mean, look how he side-eyes. I mean, I love him in this deck. What's he side-eyeing? Side-eyeing the Nine of Cups, actually, saying, yeah, I want a bit of that. Time for me to get me old hobnail boots on, but I think, not in a violent manner, by the way, just in a metaphorical way, because he likes to have structure and discipline and control. And then you've got the Three of Wands, and it's almost saying that by doing all this, opens up your horizons again. It's like, yeah, I'm moving on. I need to see there's a bigger, better things for me out there. And again, maybe it's relationships, maybe it's work, but definitely get the impression that somebody is promising you things or giving you a goal, if you like, and something that is really, even if it's just recognition at the end of it, but you're not getting it. And it's like the advice is, be you, Aries. You know, I think you've, I feel maybe that Seven of Swords, that sneaky behaviour, maybe it is you. You're keeping your cards close to your chest thinking, all right, go on then, I'll let you do it one more time. And then it's like, no, no more. Okay, let's have a look. I've got the angel numbers out this time. I haven't had these out for a long, long time. So let's have a look. What number is here for Aries, please and thank you, to finish the reading? This one, oh, there you are. Thank you. You've got 2424, unconditional love. Now, so look out for 2424. Now, the message of that is unconditional love. Let's have a quick look at what the little booklet has to say for this one. 2424. The message is, you've got this. Don't believe us? More like you don't believe in yourself. You need to tap into your confidence and really feel how fabulous and strong you are. You may be a bit anxious or worried about a particular problem right now, but just remember, you are practically overflowing with powerful potential. Accept the possibility of disappointment, which is your Five of Cups, and just do it anyway. Now is the time to let yourself really shine. Now, when it says you need to tap into your confidence and feel, no, be yourself and believe in yourself, that's your advice card. I love that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that, Aries. Have a fabulous week, and I'll catch up with you next week.